What prompted us to respond was that he called it a rigged election. Now, I am the incumbent, sort of, and it would then seem that I am trying to get him out of the way, or anybody else, to make it easier for me. Now, the executive has its role to play. The electoral committee and the electoral appeals committee that rejected his claim, his nomination, are independent bodies of the FFB. We needed to clarify to the country that they are not one and the same. So his nominations were not accepted by these bodies. And these bodies, we don't have any, or at least I cannot meddle into their affairs. I let the process through. I trusted that the process would be followed properly. However, perception is that there may have been some interference from the General Secretary and so forth. No, I will say, and I've said it over and over again, our statutes and our electoral code are flawed. It needs amendment because what is happening now is happening because of the flaws, I believe. However, we cannot amend them as advised by FIFA and CONCACAF until after this election. Because since we use the statutes and the electoral code as it were last year, and this is a continuation of last year's election, we have to wait until this election is over before we can start amending, do the amendments.
The average person looking at what is presently unfolding within football would put forward the argument that we want to see results. The average person will want to see Team Belize in any form go out there and do well, as opposed to all the infighting and the bickering and what have you. How do you respond to this kind of an argument where people are looking on and want to see something meaningful in terms of productivity on the field other than the politics within football?
I tell you what, I would like to see the same thing. However, it is not an easy fix.